Hey guys, street racing is a dangerous sport that blends raw adrenaline, engineering brilliance, and a fair share of risk. Few names embody this world more than David Comstock, better known to millions of fans as Daddy Dave from the hit Discovery Channel reality series Street Outlaws. For years, Dave has been one of the most respected drivers on the Oklahoma racing scene, but his career has also been marked by near tragedy, rumors of death, and an epic comeback that cemented his legacy. So, what really happened to Daddy Dave? And how did he go from a small-town racer to one of the biggest stars in street racing? Street Outlaws debuted on Discovery Channel on July 10, 2013, introducing audiences to the underground world of illegal-style drag racing in Oklahoma City. The show quickly became a hit, running over 13 seasons with more than 150 episodes, spawning spin-offs like No Prep Kings, Street Outlaws, New Orleans, and Fastest in America. At the heart of the show is The List, the ranking of the top 10 street racers in Oklahoma. To climb the list, a racer must challenge someone above them and prove their worth. For fans, this format created drama, rivalries, and unforgettable moments, and for racers like Daddy Dave, it provided the perfect stage to showcase their skills. Born on April 4, 1973, in Shawnee, Oklahoma, David Comstock grew up fascinated by cars. His parents, Peter and Marge Comstock, nurtured his passion, and by age 16, Dave had a driver's license and a reputation among friends for pushing cars to their limits. In the early days, money was tight. Without the funds to buy a dedicated racing vehicle, Dave relied on his parents' 1978 Chevrolet Opala, a car many would consider laughably unsuitable for competitive racing. Yet against all odds, he managed to win races and earn the respect of his peers. His determination and raw talent set him apart from the start. With time, Dave scraped together enough to buy his first serious racing vehicle, a 1996 GMC Sonoma S10 pickup truck. He customized it to suit his racing style, alternating between the truck and his Impala depending on the race. His dominance on the Oklahoma streets eventually caught the attention of his friend Justin Big Chief Shearer, who introduced him to the producers of Street Outlaws. Dave's rise on the show was meteoric. Fans admired his skill, his grit, and his ability to go head-to-head with some of the best. Rivalries with fellow stars like Shawn Murder Nova, Big Chief, and JJ Dawboss only fueled his popularity. Importantly, these rivalries were mostly confined to the track. Off the road, Dave maintained strong friendships with his competitors. As thrilling as street racing is, it's also brutally dangerous. For Daddy Dave, the darkest moment of his career came in 2015 during a no-prep race at Amarillo Dragway in Texas. No-prep races are especially risky because the tracks are not cleaned or prepped before the competition. Drivers face unpredictable surfaces, making crashes far more likely. For Dave, the race turned catastrophic. His car, known as Goliath, lost control, catapulted off the track, and flipped 6 times before smashing into a wall. The crash left him with a serious concussion, a bruised lung, a broken shoulder, multiple cuts and bruises. One terrifying detail reported by Motor Trend revealed that during the crash, a nitrous bottle broke free, shot out a window, and struck Dave in the head. His helmet likely saved his life. For days, rumors swirled online that Daddy Dave had died. False reports even circulated on websites declaring his passing. Fortunately, these were untrue, though the crash had indeed come dangerously close to ending his life. After the accident, Daddy Dave was hospitalized and took an extended break from racing. He later admitted he had no memory of the crash itself. Recovery was slow and painful, but with time he regained his strength and began planning a return. His beloved Goliath was destroyed in the wreck, but Dave wasn't done yet. He came back stronger with Goliath 2.0, a custom-built monster that showcased the latest in racing technology. Powered by Proline's Outlaw Hemi engine, with Alan Johnson Performance Engineering cylinder heads and a ProCharger F3X 140 centrifugal supercharger, the new Goliath packed staggering power. On Fueltech's dyno, it recorded an astonishing 3,146 horsepower at the wheels. Goliath 2.0 wasn't just a car, it was a statement. Dave was back, determined to prove he could still dominate after nearly losing everything. Away from the spotlight of Street Outlaws, Daddy Dave leads a grounded family life. He has been married to his wife Cassie since 2013, and together they are raising 2 daughters. Dave also runs his own automotive shop, where he customizes cars for performance racing. Unlike shows such as Gas Monkey Garage or Iron Resurrection, Dave's business isn't about flashy restorations. It's about building machines that can win races. This hands-on expertise is part of what makes him so respected among peers and fans alike. He also shares his passion with fans through his YouTube channel, Daddy Dave Racing, where he posts car-related videos, shop projects, and behind-the-scenes content. On social media, he commands a massive following. Over 1 million followers on Facebook, over 500,000 followers on Instagram, tens of thousands more across Twitter and YouTube. These platforms keep fans updated on his racing career and personal projects, further fueling his popularity. Starring on Street Outlaws has been more than just a passion project. It's also been lucrative. Reports suggest Dave earns around $20,000 per episode, appearing in nearly every season since the show began. Combined with his shop income, sponsorships, and racing events, his net worth is estimated at around $1.5 million as of recent years. While that may pale compared to stars in mainstream motorsports like Formula One, in the world of street racing, it represents a level of success few achieve. More importantly, it allows Dave to provide for his family while continuing to do what he loves. Today, Daddy Dave remains one of the most recognizable faces in the Street Outlaws universe. His rivalry with Big Chief Shawn, Murder Nova, and others continues to entertain fans, while his resilience after his 2015 crash serves as a reminder of the dangers and the dedication of street racing. From a teenager racing his parents' Opala to the near-death crash that could have ended his career, Daddy Dave's journey has been nothing short of dramatic. And yet, through it all, he has come out stronger, more determined, and still at the very top of the sport. For fans wondering what really happened to Daddy Dave, the answer is this. He survived one of the most terrifying crashes in Street Outlaws history, silenced death rumors, rebuilt his racing empire, and returned to the track with more fire than ever. Street racing is not for the faint of heart, and Daddy Dave's story proves it. His resilience in the face of tragedy, his relentless drive to win, and his ability to connect with fans worldwide have made him a true legend. As Street Outlaws continues to evolve, one thing is certain: Daddy Dave's name will always be etched into its history. He's more than just a racer. He's a survivor, a craftsman, a family man, and one of the most exciting drivers the sport has ever seen. For many fans, Daddy Dave is inseparable from his legendary car Goliath. The first version was already iconic, but after his 2015 crash, the debut of Goliath 2.0 turned heads across the racing community. It wasn't just a replacement, it was a rebuild that elevated performance to a new level. Packed with world-class engineering, Goliath 2.0 proved Dave's refusal to compromise and symbolized his determination to reclaim his place among the greats. Every upgrade, from the engine block to the supercharger system, was carefully chosen to push limits while honoring the car that nearly cost him his life. Daddy Dave's presence has been instrumental to the success of Street Outlaws. While Big Chief might be seen as the face of the show, Dave's consistency, grit, and never-back-down racing style have made him a fan favorite. His rivalries have driven many of the most memorable episodes, and his comeback story after the crash added emotional weight to the series. Without drivers like Daddy Dave, Street Outlaws might never have reached the global recognition it enjoys today, spawning spin-offs and drawing loyal fans across the world. Unlike many reality TV stars, Dave's fame hasn't made him unapproachable. Fans who meet him at events often remark on his humility and willingness to share his racing knowledge. His social media platforms not only promote his brand, but also give a behind-the-scenes look into the realities of racing life. Everything from late nights in the shop to tuning cars before a big event. This transparency has built a loyal community that cheers him on, whether he's racing in Oklahoma, competing in No Prep Kings, or working on new projects. Street racing may look glamorous on TV, but for drivers like Daddy Dave, it's a high-stakes profession where one mistake can cost everything. The 2015 crash underscored this reality, but it also highlighted the business side of racing. Safety upgrades, constant car modifications, and the costs of traveling to races add up quickly. Dave's ability to balance sponsorships, earnings from the show, and his own custom shop is a testament to his resourcefulness. Unlike many racers who burn out financially, Dave has turned his passion into a sustainable business. Behind the adrenaline-fueled persona of Daddy Dave is a husband and father who values family above all. His wife Cassie and their 2 daughters have been his anchor through the highs and lows of his career. After the crash, it was his family who pushed him to recover and reminded him of what truly mattered. Though racing is dangerous, Dave often acknowledges that his family's support makes it possible for him to keep going. Fans admire this balance, seeing not just the racer but the man who comes home after a long day at the track to be a dad and husband. At 50 years old, Daddy Dave continues to dominate on the racetrack, but his legacy extends beyond wins and losses. He represents the spirit of determination, proving that setbacks, even near-death ones, can be overcome with resilience and hard work. New generations of racers look up to him, not just for his skill but for his story. Whether he's racing Goliath 2.0, mentoring young drivers, or expanding his business, Daddy Dave's influence is set to last long after he hangs up his helmet. So, what's next for Daddy Dave? With Street Outlaws showing no signs of slowing down and fans clamoring for more, the future looks promising. His shop is growing, his social media following is stronger than ever, and there's always anticipation around what upgrades Goliath 2.0, or even a possible Goliath 3.0, might bring. While no one can predict what the next race will hold, one thing is certain: Daddy Dave will keep pushing the limits, thrilling fans, and proving why he remains one of the most respected figures in street racing history.